Hey, this is CJ, the Traveling Man. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight on tonight's show. I know it's been a day or a week since I haven't done the show. So I just want to thank you. And I also want to mention if you are new to my show, I want to thank you for joining as well. Please don't forget to hit the bell for the description or for the notification. Sorry about that. The notification. So make sure you hit the notification so you can get updates and you can also find out what's going on my show. So yeah, make sure you hit notification. I'll put all the information in the description below. So there's going to be things coming in the future as well. So be ready for new things in the future. Hey, how's it going, LH Blue? Can you hear me loud and clear? How's it going, Justin? So I just want to see how everybody's doing tonight. And we got like some things that, that we're going to be doing. Yeah, smash the like button. Can you hear me a little bit louder? Because I did get like a new microphone. I don't know if it sounds louder. So thumbs up, smash the like button. Bowstar channel, how's it going? Land of Ireland, I am glad you joined me. So I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. We're going to be talking about some new things that are going to be going on, especially my background. All that's going to change. I'm going to have all kinds of designs. You're going to see CJ the Traveling Man on it. You're going to see a brighter background. And I don't know. Anybody got any questions or anything before we kind of get the show started? Happy weekend, everyone. That's right, Blue. It was cool being on you guys' live stream that night too. Get to know a little bit more about each other. So, any questions? Anything? All right. Well, let's kick off what I got going on because, like I said, where am I going next week? Well, that's exactly what I'm getting ready to talk about. So, starting next week, you're going to see a little bit something different where I'm going to actually be doing like pictures. It's just a demo of like pictures of things that I'm going to be doing. So like I'll tour the town, I'll do a time lapse, and then you'll be able to see like a lot of the things that are going on in the town. So you'll be like, oh, okay, it's something different. So you might see me do something in the local areas of Evansville, Princeton, Indiana, Harrisburg, Illinois. How's it going, Kelly? Thank you for joining. I know you're showing love. But I want y'all to be kind of ready. Be ready for what I got, in store. Because like I said, December is going to be the month that I'm going to be taking this tour. So it's going to be basically a tour. I'm going to try to raise money. But on top of that, we're going to be like doing a tour from state to state to state to state. So starting in December is when all this is going to take place. Oh yeah, that's what I said. We're going to be going probably to Wisconsin, Cincinnati, Ohio, Tennessee, Missouri, Oklahoma, Kansas again, West Virginia. We're going to be going Virginia, probably Washington, D.C., try to even do Atlanta, Georgia, because I know I've had people kind of mention, about coming to Georgia, saying there's a lot of things you can do in Georgia. So do I sound pretty clear and loud to everyone tonight? Any question? Or is just everybody waiting for me just to go ahead and start talking about, which I am, like, I'm trying to discovering Indiana a little bit more, if you can see the map. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a little bit more in Indiana. We're also going to be discovering some places, like I said, in Illinois. So I got the maps. And I did mention some places in Kentucky and Tennessee. And what was my favorite place that I visited? Well, one of them that really was like Adams, Tennessee. When I was in Adams, Tennessee, got to learn a lot about the Bell Witch of Tennessee. So if you're not really familiar with the Bell Witch of Tennessee, you have to watch that video where I kind of just like standing from the sign, but I show you a little bit of information why I'm there. Got a question if a woodchuck would chuck. Oh man, Justin, you're not right, man. You're not right. We're gonna have to catch up, man. But if you're not really familiar with that, like I said, I got a video I did. I did a lot of videos of, like, certain things of Henderson, Morganfield, Kentucky, with the what do you call it? It was like Camp Breckenridge, which used to be an old military base. Then I did that one in Vincent, Indiana. It was pretty cool. How's it going, Bridget? Look out for your mail. Okay, I sure will. I will be checking. And like I said, if you want to write me as well, I'll put all that information in the description below. So you'll be able to, send me stuff. So yeah, all the information is going to be in the description below. And that program, I remember you were telling me about, Justin, it won't work on my computer because I use Linux. I didn't know I have to have Windows or Microsoft or Apple. So yeah, I won't. There's that program you gave me. I will not be able to use that. So yeah, we're gonna be, like I said, covering these main 4 states, like I said, because it's just gonna be like something that's gonna start out local, then it'll branch off. So like I said, I'm just kind of holding them up, but it'll kind of branch off. It'll be, you'll see Indiana, you're going to see Kentucky, you're going to see Illinois, and you're definitely going to see Tennessee. More of Tennessee than what I've done. So you're going to see a lot more of Indiana as well, and a lot more of Illinois. So a lot of it will be local, what you see. So if I'm in your area as well, like I tell people, I always tell them on my other social media as well as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, hey, if you see me, we can get pictures. So let me know. Anybody got any questions? Because I'm just rambling on, but I found something that how's it going? Just us. How's it going? Long time no see, I know. It's been a while. How's it going? I can't pronounce your name, man. Cerberell Killer. Thanks for joining. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to do Killer will be fine, okay? Oh man. But yeah, I'm gonna, like, when I start doing this, like, it's just a demo of things that I'm gonna be doing. But what I will be doing is, like, I'm gonna try to visit Evansville, Indiana, and do a lot of pictures of me in certain places in Evansville, do like a walk around in the Evansville, Indiana area. So any other city, I'm going to start doing the same thing. It'll be kind of like a time lapse there, but you also get to see everything that's going on. And then at the first, just probably the first of it, you'll see things. Cool. Thanks, Killer. So what do you like most in what you do? Meeting people. Like when I meet people, it's like it's amazing because you start hearing different stories. People tell you different stuff about the town that you didn't know, even though you've done some research on it. So like I said, when I start doing like my main show that I started doing like this year, you'll start getting like the whole entire story. Like they'll probably be like a haunted cemetery or haunted house, or like how the town was founded, and things that you can do while you're there. I've been to Chicago when I was a little kid. My mother is from Joliet, Illinois, which is outside Chicago, where they have the main prison, if you're not familiar with it, that they did the movie The Blues Brothers in. And they say that prison is haunted. See, I'm going to try to go to Cincinnati. That's going to be one of the cities that I will be going to. Emoji are fun. And fart. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do as much as I can. I'm gonna start in those 4 states, like I mentioned. You're in Lilly, Miamisburg. What is that in Southern Illinois or south of Chicago? I'm just wondering if that's south of Chicago, because there are. See, I got some places that I picked that are for Illinois that I'm gonna try to start when I do, because like when I was doing research, I wanted to make sure these towns. Who is my inspiration? How's it going, ASAP Fisher 1? Thank you for joining. Yes, can y'all help me hit that 5.1K? Thank you. Oh, what did I do with the card? But okay, yeah, these are the towns that I was making sure when I do come to Illinois. You keep on hitting the wrong button. You can't do that. You got to get that thumbs. But the places that I was looking at, how's it going, East Tennessee Dipper? I am glad I watched that documentary you were telling me about, Clinton. It is like great. It's on my travel destination of one of the places I will be coming. So I have an index card that I wrote down, that I will be going from part of my Tennessee tour. So if, like I said, if you just now joining, I was mentioning 4 states. Okay, it's outside of Dayton, Ohio. Okay, you're near Cincinnati. Okay, that ain't too far. And yeah, you said it's your hometown, brother. But I did mention if you just join me. I know I sound like a repeat box, but I'm going to be doing tours in Indiana, Kentucky, Illinois, and Tennessee. So you're going to be seeing me in a lot of these states, and you're going to see a lot of stuff going on while I'm there. So you're going to see a lot more time lapses than what you've ever seen before. So you might see 2 or 3 or 4 time lapses, throughout the week, because it's going to show you every single spot that I stop. Like you might see me doing a time lapse from, say, Evansville to Indianapolis. And yeah, you like Nashville, I'm going to check out that barbecue joint I remember you were talking about. But Nashville's on, it is on my radar as well. Clinton, Tennessee, definitely. Adams, Tennessee again. Dover, Tennessee. Paris, Tennessee, because I heard they have that tower there, the Paris Tower. So I've been kind of looking and really researching. But I do kind of tell people, like, when I'm looking for, because like when I'm out looking or when I'm researching, I'm looking for, a welcome sign. How's it going, Cindy? Thank you. Hit that like button. Let's get it up. But as I was saying, I'm looking for towns that I'm going to be like having a welcome sign in it. So when I come to the town, I know that I'm going to be, welcome, and everybody else is going to be welcomed. And if you were just to take a trip, I can, like I said, you'll see that I've stopped there. I'm going to try to take pictures with people while I'm there as well. So you're going to see a lot more than what you normally see. But I was going to talk about like the places in Illinois that I probably will be, you'll probably see me in those areas, like Shawneetown, Illinois, Equality, Illinois, Junction, Illinois, Brown County, yeah, I'm going to write that down. I will definitely get that. Brown County, Indiana. Because see, I kind of did like a day trip today. I didn't finish because it started getting dark, because it was around 2:30 when I started it. Well, hey, I've been to towns small, like the one that I was getting ready to mention. East Tennessee, it's called Equality, Illinois. It's got a population of maybe 595 people. So yeah, like Shawneetown, Illinois, 1,410 people. Or I might end up going to Harrisburg, Illinois, which might have a population of 10,000 people. It doesn't really matter the size of the town, but if it has the welcome sign, you're going to see me in front of it. I'm going to be doing a whole different show. And it's home to the country music before Nashville took off. See, there's a place in Kentucky, in Central City. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Central City, Kentucky. But they also like known for like country music, bluegrass type music as well. And I found a museum that's there, as well as like me gonna be going down there in the next week, which will be it'll probably be next Friday that I'll be going to Central City, and I'll be filming. I'm gonna be taking pictures, but I'm also gonna be doing a donation type fundraiser while I'm there. So I'll kind of kick that off, let everybody know on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, that I'm going to be doing, like a fundraiser. Man, I'm just having it bad today. I don't know. So everybody can hear me loud and clear. Smash the like button if you can hear me loud and clear. Smash. So what do I do for fun, man? I just realized that now. I mean, not to be funny. Thank you, Bridget. From zero to Homestead, thank you for joining. Thank you, Cindy, for joining. Just Us, thank you as well for smashing. Justin, East Tennessee, Bridget. But what I do for fun, when I took this long trip today, It was an hour. I was like, I was sitting back reminiscing on the things that I miss doing that I want to start doing. It's like going to the movies, going out to eat, because I think I spend more time on the road than I do, really trying to enjoy life. How's it going, James? How's it going? But yeah, I've been spending a lot of time more on the road. And since you said that, Justin, yeah, I mean, I think Saturday, Sunday be a great night to, just go to the movies or go out and eat, I mean, just for the day. Spend time with family is like one of the number one, quality things that we do. And I hope all y'all had a great Thanksgiving. No, I don't drive for a living. It's like, I know, Cindy thought I was a truck driver. It just became a habit, like I kind of put all my bills in order, pay everything that I know that needs to be paid off, and then have so much money left over. And then I kind of say, well, I'm going to hit the road. Let me go in and hit the road and see where I can go next. I mean, seems like everything's normally less than an hour, 30 minutes, 20 minutes at the most. I mean, when you do a lot of local things, it's going to be 30 minutes to an hour. So that's kind of like I was mentioning earlier, like doing a fundraiser. So when you do start traveling, all of the money's being invested into all the things that you're doing so you can get out further and do more, see more than what you want. That's my dream. I'm trying to go to every single state I can go to. I've lived in 5 or 4 different states. So, I mean, my hometown, Cindy knows, is Nevada. So, yeah, it's different. Do I play video games on your free time? Man, I haven't played a video game in years. I have not played a video game in years, and I was in a Family Dollar. Yeah, I'm trying to save money so I can get out to Nevada. I want to go to Colorado, Nevada, Arizona, and California. Those are like 4 of the states that I'm going to try to save and get as much money as I can to go to all 4 of those states. But yeah, I haven't played a video game in years. I mean, I could not tell you, but what I did find is when I was in a local Family Dollar. Yeah, I know, appreciate it, James. You the man. But I was in a local Family Dollar, and I seen, what do you call it, the Game Boy. It was a Game Boy. Then they had the PS, or no, it wasn't the PS3. It was the Atari, and then the old Nintendo, and all of them came in like maybe 40 or 50 games. Yeah, the Atari. Yeah. Yeah, I said, man, $25-$30 is not bad. And now that Justin said that, that's a good idea. Is to like get back into video gaming. I've been sitting here discussing with my parents, that, hey, I need to start playing cards again. I think I've spent a lot of time, Sega Genesis was like, I had that when I was younger. So you got your kid one for Christmas? Because I know it's ahead, or does he already have it now? But when I saw those, I said, man, I was like, I saw the candy. And then when I looked over to the side, last year, okay, that's cool. But I saw the candy in that one corner. Then I seen yeah, so like the Sega, the Atari, and the Nintendo were all in these little groups. And I was like 25 to 30 bucks, I said, man, and then you're getting like 40, some of them had 60 games. You can't beat that. So I was like, yeah, I mean, it's been a while, Justin. So I mean, I can't really tell you. I don't know. I would say 10 years, 15 years at the most. And I know y'all are like, because all those times, that was the time when I was always going to the movies. That's when I was going out to eat. And what motivates me, people like you, Justin, and people that, the people I work with, I mean, I have a lot of motivational people that I work around as well. Their motivation. It's like I watch a lot of motivational videos as well. Like E.T. is one of them, and then Tony Robbins, Contra. What is that, Cindy? Contra. But yeah, I've been like, I mean, like I said, the people that I work around, I mean, especially you, Justin, I mean, y'all are very motivation, and it keeps me going, even though I have, things on my mind, but hey, I just realize that I got to keep on going, I mean, there's times that I don't feel well, or, I'm doing what I can. Oh, okay, it's a military battle game. Period. An old one on the Nintendo, yeah. And there's another guy that I watched too that Justin got me into is Roberto Blake. Sorry if I said his name wrong, but it's Roberto Blake. I mean, and Daryl Eves, is another one as well that I watch. I mean, Tony Robbins has really got me hooked because there's a lot, like you just hear a lot of them are just powerful, I mean, and then E.T., he's just like, he has that I mean, the military type style, but, he's honest with you, letting you know that, hey, if you want this, you better go and get it. That's what's wrong, like, you hear people saying it. Okay. Appreciate it, James. But, like, it's just, like, super motivating. What was the purple and gray sequence? Square console. I think that was a Game Boy. I don't know. Maybe somebody in the room might know. I don't know. I don't, because I remember seeing a purple, game, or not game, yeah, Game Boy. Or the Wii. Well, the Wii was white. So, I mean, it wasn't purple. But I do remember seeing purple Game Boys. And this was back in the 90s. Maybe they're, mid 2002 or 2003. When I kind of seen that. The Who thing was gray and the button gray. This is like 94, 95, yeah. Dan Loke, Jason Kapp, Don Pena, Alex Becker, Sam Owens. That's right, Justin. You're right. You're the man. It's just keep on doing. I mean, you learn new things, and the more you learn, the more you get done as well. Instead of me sitting here wasting time, just sitting back, just not doing anything. Because if you don't, you just sit back, sit back, sit back, sit back. You're not going to get nothing done. I mean, yeah, I know time is money and money is time, so get your bills squared away and then you do what you got to do. I got a new customer today. Proud of you, man. I appreciate it. Purple and gray. A Nintendo, yeah, right. That was the one you could play Killer Instinct on, right? Yeah. Yep. That's awesome, Justin. That is awesome, man. I'm growing a little bit on my channel, not as much, but like I said, eventually I'll get out there. People will start to recognize me. I think, ever since I started this little tour, taking pictures in front of the towns that that have the welcome signs on them, and then walking around and giving, cards out to, people. They're starting to say, wait, we don't, know that much about you, but hey, we'll give you a chance. We'll see what you're about. And that's all I'm asking, just give me a chance and see, what I can offer. Catch y'all 8. Thanks, Justin, or Jessup. Sorry about that. But yeah, I kind of had a list of some places that I was going to check out that are on my little thing that I wrote down. Because like I mentioned, more Shawneetown, Illinois. Then you're going to have Old Shawneetown, Illinois, Equality, Illinois, Harrisburg, Illinois, Cadiz, Illinois, Rudman, Illinois, Norris City, Illinois, El Dorado, Marion, Illinois. I can't even pronounce the word. Carterville, Illinois. Carbondale, Illinois. Murfreesboro, Illinois. Chester, Illinois. I'm going to try to get over to St. Mary's, Missouri, so it'll be close to show, that I'm heading west again. I don't know how I keep on getting east and west all mixed up, but yeah, I'll be heading west. Let your subscribers know who you are and what you do is awesome. How's it going, Crimson Art and Crafts? Thank you for joining. This is CJ the Traveling Man. So if you're just joining me, my channel is based upon me traveling. I'm doing a tour starting in December. So if you're just joining, remember, I may stop in your town. I may see you. We may be able to take pictures together. And Gardens of the God, which is right near Equality, Illinois, which is in the range. So I will be redoing those. Same with like Indiana. You're gonna probably see me in Brazil, Indiana, Highland, Indiana. Yemen, Illinois, or Indiana, Darmstadt, Indiana, Washington, Indiana, Jasper, Indiana, Ireland, Indiana, Dale, Indiana, Lynn, Indiana, Greenberg, Indiana, Boonville, Indiana, Newburgh. So you're going to see me in those areas as well as when it comes to Indiana. Mammoth Cave would be good. I talked about that with a guy I work with yesterday that I was like, I need to get back out there. You're from South Mississippi. Thank you for joining. Mississippi will be on mine because I thought about the guy I work with. He's from Biloxi, Mississippi. And see, Mammoth Cave is not that far from me. Mammoth Cave is about an hour and maybe an hour away from where I'm at. Same with the Corvette Museum and Western Kentucky University. So there's a lot of stuff that's, out there in that. And the Bowling Green, Kentucky is where you would see the Mammoth Cave. So I always tell people # Bowling Green, Kentucky. But you will see me like places in, as well as it comes to Kentucky. I mean, I'm gonna stop in small towns that ain't even got but 200 people. You know, you might see me in Basket, Kentucky, Spotsville, Kentucky, Reed, Kentucky, Stanley, Kentucky. I think it's pronounced Utica, Kentucky, Masonville, Kentucky, Hawesville, Kentucky, Hardingburg, Kentucky, Irvington, Kentucky, Rosine, Kentucky, Mount Olive, Kentucky. I mean, if you haven't seen my Munfordville, Kentucky, where I did the Kentucky Stonehenge, you got to watch that video. After you get done watching me, go check it out, and you can see something that you didn't even know was in Kentucky. And Cindy's seen that as well. Yeah, and sometimes smaller towns are the most, interesting stops because they have more there. Yeah, like a lot of them that I've been naming off, even like Beaver Dam. You know, a lot of people think, why would there be a town called Beaver Dam, Kentucky? But Central City is what I mentioned earlier to East Tennessee. Greenville, Letchettville, Kentucky, Maceo, Kentucky, Knoxville, Kentucky, Whitesville, Kentucky, Hartford, Kentucky. So there's just going to be a little bit of everything that's going to be going on. This, like I mentioned as well, like Adams, Tennessee, Paris, Tennessee, Union, Tennessee, Nashville, Clarksville, Tennessee. I could probably even go as far as Springfield, Tennessee. What was the craziest thing you discovered, seen on your tour? I gotta think about that. I think Pilot Rock was one that, even though I didn't do the story, but it was a place that I just found in between Elkton, Kentucky and Hopkinsville, Kentucky. It was like a giant, I guess it's 100 feet in the air, this giant rock. And it has certain things you can view. Like the view is just like, it's something you just don't see. But the strangest thing that I did when I was going there was this skull that I seen. Somebody spray painted a skull. Yes, a skull, like, your eyes and the nose and the mouth on this rock. So it was just off the wall, something I didn't expect. But then when I went to Cave in the Rock, since you kind of helped me out, Justin, that did kind of ring a bell. When I was in Cave in the Rock, I noticed when I went inside that cave, I kept on hearing these weird, like, snapping and popping noises, when you're in there in the dark, my camera was only picking up so much as I didn't have a flashlight. So, yeah, that was, and then when I went to, like, the Crying Angel, if you haven't seen that, that's located near Madisonville, Kentucky. It's a cemetery about an angel that I did, and it was telling like about her wing and then like her head and all kinds of things. Like, also they mentioned that there was like a boy. I talked to one of the locals that were there. There was a boy that committed suicide after him and his girlfriend had broke up. So that's why I was like, I want to redo that story so I can tell the story about not just the little boy and the Crying Angel, because there were more stories that were in this particular haunted cemetery. So yeah, you may see, that's what I said. I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything. I think Cindy had asked me about like hauntings. So yeah, you'll probably see some more haunting, and I've been kind of peeping on a lot of stuff as I'm going to certain towns that are maybe 30 to 40 minutes away, looking to the side views like this way, that way. Find a few. I've been finding a few, but I might have to talk to the owner about getting on the property and see if I can just film. I also was told there was a house here in Henderson, Kentucky that was on Green Street that the guy from a pizza restaurant was telling me. I don't want to mention his name, but there was a house that was on Green Street that was tore down. It's near a grocery store called Sherway. That the house actually had a lot of, demonic entities inside of the house. And then he went to the bottom of the house one day, and that's when they found like a cat floating in the middle of this thing. And he said the water looked like it had been there for a long period of time. And then he said what creeped him out is that when they went in this one room, and this is before they tore the house down, but he said there was a clown suit hanging up, which I'm not a clown person. You can laugh at me, whatever. I'm just not a clown person. But I kind of just backed off when he started mentioning that. But he said it freaked him out too, because he's like, you just don't go into a house, you find a suit of a clown, and you find a dead cat hanging, floating in the middle of the water. And then that house is supposed to have had all kind of like satanic things happening. So like they say, if you believe in it, you don't believe in it, it's your opinion and your choice. But it creeped me out. I was like, I don't really want to go in a house that's like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with abandoned houses that, people used to live there, but they just left it, because they just either couldn't afford it anymore, or so on and so on, or the family has moved on or passed away, and they were the last ones to own it. But yeah, there's some interesting stories coming up. But I didn't mention, but I am going to try to get over to the Evansville, Indiana area. I got this book that I found while I was over in their welcome center. So I'll be able to see some things, do some things that I normally don't do. So we may be in the art district. Oh, they tore that house down, Justin, if that's what you're talking about. Says I get more creeped out by the living than you do than the dead. That's crazy. With a full moon. Hey, I don't know if I can do a full moon. I don't know. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just joking, Justin. But like I said, that one thing is I don't want nobody to play pranks on me. I don't want to see a clown. I don't like clowns. That's just me and the way I've been, I'm expressing my feelings. It's a deeper story to why I don't like clowns, but I'm not going to go into all of that. But skip the clown. But yeah, we're going to be doing some things in Evansville. We're going to do some more things in Henderson. We're going to be doing a lot more things in Newburgh, like I said. And we're going to be kind of bouncing around. Prank CJ the Traveling Man, don't do that. I mean, I know I did the turkey thing. If you said, blah, 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 but if y'all remember that, I did that turkey thing. I was going to do a gobble gobble song, but I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking. That's right, Justin. But yeah, we're going to be doing some roundabout things. So, as I mentioned, you may, like I said, you're going to see a lot more time lapses than you will as a recording. And then you're also going to be seeing me guest premiering in restaurants. So like I said, once you start seeing that, you're going to see me in restaurants taking pictures with the restaurant owners and their food is whatever. So you're going to see a lot more of me, like bouncing around from restaurant to restaurant. And I'm going to be doing, like I said, a lot of research on these abandoned places that I do find, try to reach out to the owners of the property to see if I can, like do like a little quick investigation, just a little filming, even if it's a 5-minute video or something. So yeah, you may see a lot of different things, but I'm going to be doing museums. Those are in the works. The museums are in the works. So the museums may not kick off, I would say, until probably middle December or January. Yeah, I'm going to be going back to that library. And I talked to the guy about me and him redoing the video. I sent him an instant message. I just haven't heard back from him because I actually want to tell more of a story this time than I did last time. Because really, it was windy when I went in there. So I don't know if anybody even got the information that I was giving out when I went in Willett Library. And it's there. So yeah, it's some stuff going to be happening. So like I said, if you want to write me, like I mentioned earlier, or you want to send me anything, and Cindy, I forgot to thank you for the card. I put it in my other room. So when I do my next live stream, I'm gonna make sure that I give you a shout out, but I still want to give you a shout out as well. Thank you for sending me that sentimental card as well. And like I said, if there's anything, that you want to just ask, any questions, anything you suggest that you want to see on my show, let me know. We'll try it out. Right now, our distance, a lot of people will say, well, can you come to Baltimore, Maryland? And I'll be like, at the moment, I can't do it because of the budget, my budget that I'm on. So you might see me I would say 1, 2, or 3 hours out of the area of where I'm at. So as it grows, as the donations and everything else come in that are all going towards, these trips, then you'll see me way out there more. You'll see me in probably New York City or California or Nevada or Seattle, Washington, or Austin, Texas, or wherever in that area. So if you have any questions, I'm going to leave all the information in the description below. We're going to make it kind of quick tonight, so hope you enjoyed my show. I know it wasn't a whole lot. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything. And you have a great night, Justin, and everybody else that was in the chat room. Thank you for joining me. All the information will be in the description below. So if you have any suggestions, put them in the description below, and we will get back to you. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, you're awesome. You're awesome. I got to get ready to, I got your Christmas thing coming, so be ready and be prepared for that. I'll be mailing that out Monday, so I don't know the distance and how long it takes, so it will be probably the second week of December when you see that, maybe the third week of December before Christmas. So it's for you and your little twin baby. She looks just like you. Is your granddaughter, I think. Y'all do awesome work as well on your videos. So any questions? I want to thank everyone for joining me. And hopefully we see you next week. Next Friday, same time. And have a bigger crowd and a bigger audience. We got to bring more people. We got to get that like button up. And make sure you hit the bell for the notification. Yes, hit that bell. And then ding for notification. And I know you can do it. It's not that hard. If I have to walk you through it, and I thought about making a walkthrough video, then I can do it.
I'm going to get on the rad.
Oh no, I'm done. No, I was just checking this.
I'm going to get on the rad.